Yeah, live now.
Oh, brilliant.
Okay.
Who are you talking about? Yash, what?
Yash Dool.
Is it really Dool?
Dool.
So like Simon Dool?
Simon Dool.
Like Simon Dool, but Dool.
Dool.
Dhool. Dhool chaka.
Dool, yaar, Dool. Like,
Dool, oh my god. I mean,
Not Dhool.
poor guy.
Poor
was
guy.
really like, why are we taking the name in such a way? But
Ricky Patel from America.
is back with us again.
Good
and
morning.
he said,
Hi.
"Chalo bhai, aa jao."
Aa gaye Ricky Patel,
Back,
just for you.
back.
He's always
Must be
first.
really early in the morning there now.
Okay, let's quickly first sum up the scorecard. 177
Closest prediction?
for 5. Quickly tell what were your predictions.
172,
175.
150.
168.
168.
So I think
At least we were
closer.
3 very
Yeah.
close.
Yeah,
You were way off.
Way
But the
off.
closest is Shane Byers.
Like yesterday, he is
Way
Way
off.
off the mark.
Shane is very close. 175 he had said, 177 is what they've got. So top scorers then 81 Ishan Kishan.
Well,
And then you've got 41 for skipper Rohit Sharma, Tilak Verma 22. The bowling card to 2 standout performers, Khalil Ahmed 4
And
overs,
Kuldeep
2
Yadav.
wickets 27, and Kuldeep Yadav 3 wickets for 18, economy of 4.50. Lalit Yadav bowled couple of overs, so that's that at the moment. 177 seems like a good total. Let's kickstart with Ishan Kishan. How many crores did they pay for him?
15.25.
I would have
25 crores.
thought that kind of money could have put pressure on a lot of players.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but
Yes.
credit to him.
Now,
Credit to him.
also, everybody, when that auction was happening, everybody
Yeah.
thought Mumbai have overspent. Because
Yes.
his form,
They may have yet overspent. We don't know. It's just the first
yeah,
innings.
but
Yes.
a lot of people thought, no, but for me, this one innings has shown us why they actually went for him.
Yeah.
But they went all out for him. They did not care whoever was bidding how much. I remember Akash Amani just holding it like this at one point. Like, whatever you're going to bid for it, I am going to
Because
just
they
keep holding it.
really needed a wicket keeper. They left it very late.
Also, somebody who has been part of this squad for good number
Someone
of
who they've
years.
groomed at some degree, yes.
And because there's no Quinton de Kock, they
Yes.
had to have that
They had
left-handed.
to have, and they had to have a wicket
So
keeper.
2 Jharkhand players now dominate the orange cap.
No.
Ishan and MS Dhoni.
MS
Oh
Dhoni.
my god.
No, but now Ishan is beaten.
Ishan
So
is
the big breaking news is Ishan Kishan is now the leader in the orange cap. He also orange cap. It was MS Dhoni till
Yes.
yesterday. Now Ishan is gone. Both
Exactly.
Jharkhand.
Both Jharkhand.
Jharkhand.
Yes.
Also
No.
reminded us of that
No, they're not.
helicopter.
Is Ishan Jharkhand or is he Bihar? He's Patna boy.
But I thought he played for
No, he played for
He plays
Jharkhand.
But he's a Patna boy, no?
Could be.
Okay.
Isn't he a Patna boy? Tell us. I think he's
Tell us
from
in the
Patna, but he may have, he's played for Jharkhand.
Parminder, we see you. Parminder is saying,
Hi.
hello, I'm a regular
Hello.
fan. You guys don't take my name, so I'm taking
Hello,
it.
Parminder.
Thank you for watching
Thank you
us.
for being with us at all times.
Sending you all the love.
Yes.
Yes. Tilak Verma, what?
Tilak Verma, yeah.
Goodness, that was.
No, but we discussed this in my fantasy. I had taken his name because he has been doing really well in the domestic circuit. He was one of our the most underrated picks that we talked about. So for me, Tilak Verma expected, but the way he was batting, I thought he got out a little too early. Otherwise, you would have seen more fireworks.
Yeah, absolutely, because he was playing fearless shots, and that's I think an MI's I think hallmark of theirs that they'll bring in some young kid,
Yeah.
and then that person will be playing cricket as if they've been doing it for years. Doesn't look like they're pressured. Nothing. Even if he had to bat longer, he could have been actually pushing for a 50. He was going that well.
Yeah, he's looking good. And now see, this is something that we mentioned before. MI's scouting.
Yeah.
It's always very good. I was just listening to their press conference that they did yesterday. Mahela Jayawardene had very high words. Tilak Verma, he started off in a sarcastic manner where somebody said, asked him a question that I heard Tilak Verma is going to be batting at number 3. So Mahela Jayawardene said, maybe your scouting system is better than ours, that he's batting at 3. But if you say,
He
so be
batted
it.
for. By the way, also it was because he scored that 139 in Vijay Hazare Trophy that
Yes.
brought in the limelight. Apart from that, in some 15 T20s, I remember he has scored some 400 runs and has a strike rate close to 150, which he exactly showed us why Mumbai picked him and why Mumbai got him into the side as well. And I think with the kind of even though he scored only 22 or 15
But all
balls,
those shots
he will
were
get
super.
another game for sure.
Yeah,
I think
definitely.
Surya comes in and takes that number 3 spot. That's why I think so Tilak Verma batted at 4 today. because he will stay in the
Yeah.
side even if Anmolpreet Singh goes out and
Yeah.
Surya returns.
When Surya returns.
That's true.
Correct.
I agree. Star of the show, Kuldeep Yadav.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, and
Apart from Ishan Kishan.
I was gonna say, Mumbai fans will be like, hello, hello.
But
Ishan
I think-
Kishan.
No, but I always give bowlers
No, but
credit. Yeah.
Kuldeep
Nobody gives
Yadav-
them credit.
Kuldeep
Yeah.
Yadav, we have to talk about him because of what has happened in the past.
Look at the economy,
2-3
man.
seasons.
And
4.5.
What was Siddharth started the day for Kuldeep again? What was that?
Okay, trivia question, fans and family members. Who was Kuldeep Yadav's last wicket in the IPL before he got rid of Rohit Sharma today? It was Rajasthan Royals game 2019, Jaydev Unadkat.
Mike.
My
So since the start of the 2019 season, this is his best.
2020,
figures.
sorry,
So-
2020. 2020
Man,
IPL,
since the
Jaydev
start
Unadkat.
of the 2019 season, these are his best figures.
So 2020 IPL is the last time he got a wicket.
Also,
That's
he's
it.
only
He didn't play the 2021.
Yeah.
He didn't play 20.
he has only played 15 games in those 3 years.
Yes.
Yeah.
He played only
20
5 in 2020.
So
2019,
I'll tell you what, I put a tweet out for which I'm getting trolled a lot, massively trolled, like I'm getting abused left, right and center, and what that has made me realize, so I'll tell you what tweet I put out. I basically said that the confidence that Rohit Sharma, the Indian captain, is trying to rebuild in Kuldeep Yadav, the spinner, may have helped Kuldeep Yadav dismiss Rohit Sharma, the Mumbai Indians captain today,
Yeah.
because he got him
Quite
out.
right.
Okay. But if I show you the comment section, you may, more people or a lot of people who don't have too much of a thick skin may have quit social media by now after looking at the abuse that has come my way. That abuse has come from Virat Kohli fans.
Oh,
They
yeah.
were saying that I'm sucking up to Rohit Sharma, giving him every credit. He's saying, why don't you give credit for yesterday's match also, the way MS Dhoni batted, give credit for that also for Rohit Sharma. Now Rohit Sharma must have done something for that.
You're mentioning this, and if you're talking about parallels between Indian captaincy, Rohit, and IPL captaincy, you could argue that one of the things that really destroyed Kuldeep's confidence was when Kohli hit him left, right, center, and cameras actually got Kuldeep crying afterwards. in the IPL.
Yes. No, but my point is,
Kohli fans are going to come after me for this now.
so the one thing I've learned, and I don't know about the players, that is Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli. I have seen them. I don't know whether they have any sort of animosity or any sort of fight. At least openly, they've always appreciated each other. They've praised each other. I don't know what happens behind the scene. But one thing I'm 100% sure, that there is so much hatred amongst fans. That is Rohit Sharma fans and Virat Kohli fans.
Rohitians,
So much.
Viratians.
So much hatred on social media, which I've just experienced. So nobody cares about the point that is
the
Rohit
players
doing
well.
yeah, or doing well, or is Rohit trying to invest? I mean, hasn't Rohit spoken about the fact that he wants Kuldeep to be back in form? He's trying to
Yes.
get that confidence back. He's going to. So that was a mention, but if I show you, there are all sorts of abuses flying around because I have praised Rohit Sharma, and it's not surprising that most of those abuses have come from guys who've got Virat Kohli as their display pick. So I'm sure if I had to mention this to Virat Kohli, he may also see the humor in it.
Definitely.
But it's the fans that don't. So
Yeah, I mean, it's redemption for Kuldeep Yadav. Not a single boundary was hit off him, by the way. When Kishan and Rohit
Yeah.
were going hammer and tongs,
Yeah, he was
He's the one who broke the partnership.
he broke the partnership. He ensured Pollard didn't get going. He got him also.
I'm sorry to go back to it. One guy actually said, because I'd written in English, so one guy actually said in Hindi, he said, you are trying to say that Rohit got out on purpose to give confidence to Kuldeep Yadav. I said, I never said that. So I have written to him in Hindi also.
Exactly. I mean,
But this hatred is real.
it is.
It's between fans and I don't know. I've been, not now, but when I was a fan growing up of cricket, I used to like Sachin Tendulkar, Rahul Dravid, all of that, and I know there was but I've never seen this hatred. You can like a player, you can be a Virat Kohli fan, you can be a Rohit Sharma fan, and you can support them. But to hate the other one, if someone praises the other one, then you.
It's going a bit far. It really
Yeah.
is going a bit far.
So get a life.
I think that's the curse of social media. It's just
so
given them a
many-
Everything gets
Yeah.
scrutinized and
And amplified at that.
Yeah.
I mean, they bowled brilliantly. Rohit's batted well. I mean, just praise that. Now we have to go into the personal dynamics of it. That's something which I just never appreciate about.
But
social
okay, I also
Super chat.
Wait, someone is telling us something in the super chat. Can we like scroll back to that?
I'll just go to it. Don't worry. Give me a second. Super chats we tend to take all the time. So
media.
there it is.
Iyer, next captain of India. You are contravened laws. A case can be filed against you. You're supposed to give warning.
Oh, sir, thank you for.
Thanks for that, but I think we do have a warning. I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
So thanks for that. Appreciate the concern.
Yeah.
Laws of India.
Also, he sent 100 rupees for that.
That's what-
Debajit Ghosh says he's a big fan of this panel. He's
Thank you very much.
He enjoys the banter and he enjoys more than anything the quality in terms of information that we
Great.
bring.
Wow. Thank you so much.
CSK opened the bidding for Tilak. Definitely they wanted him. Big
Yeah,
miss.
definitely.
Yes.
Good
Also,
point.
he got-
This
he
is
got- he got-
Omkar Mishra pointing out.
He got bought for 1.7 crores, if I'm not wrong.
And CSK will never open the bidding for any player unless they are serious on buying him. It's always been their thing.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. So,
Yeah.
But another guy we need to talk about is we talked about Kamlesh Nagarkoti, right?
Oh my
Yeah.
god, that was
I talked about how he's the only express pace bowler, and that probably did not
Yeah.
help him understand.
Help him at all.
both Shardul and Nagarkoti had even Shardul's economy was
Shardul
11.
But Shardul we
was very
expect.
wayward.
But
He was very
Shardul,
wayward.
What did I say in the pre-show?
Yeah. That he tends to
Shardul
go for
goes
us.
for runs, but he gets you wickets.
He didn't get
that
a
did
single
not
wicket
that
today.
did not happen today.
Yeah.
And Nagarkoti could not even bowl his quota of 4 overs.
I think he bowled two,
was not
right?
allowed to do, and then Lalit Yadav shared those.
Yeah.
But
duties with him.
Khalil impressed. I think that
Khalil
left
is-
arm skiddy angle really impressed because Rohit struggled. He was beaten 4 deliveries on the trot
See,
in
the
one over.
point is, I think so. Kuldeep, Khalil, and the rest of them.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
definitely been redemption for these two in particular. Kuldeep and Khalil.
Another super chat, Sobham Sai is saying Kuldeep is talking right now with the broadcaster, so I think you will get proof of what you have tweeted in the interview itself. I don't know whether Kuldeep has spoken about the contribution of Rohit Sharma, the captain, the Indian. I don't know.
Well, we
It
can
doesn't
find out.
matter. We'll
Let
find
me
that out.
Find it for you.
One quick few things that we want to talk about. Shardul Thakur, we spoke about how he can be expensive. That is what. And another thing I pointed out, there is no MS Dhoni to guide him this time.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Shardul will miss MS Dhoni.
Kuldeep gave Rohit Sharma credit.
Oh,
Okay
thank
then,
you very much.
all you trollers,
He said before this, also I've been talking to Rohit Bhai.
Well, there we
all
go.
you bloody
Brilliant.
trollers,
Yeah.
go and listen to Kuldeep Yadav.
Anyway, Rohit
Follow me
Sharma
on
fans
Twitter.
saying Virat Kohli.
And then he also said that Rohit's wicket was very important. But he did mention that he's been talking to Ricky Ponting, but because he's been talking to Rohit Sharma.
Please send me that on WhatsApp. I will add a
Just like a
thread
disclaimer.
to that tweet for all the haters and abusers.
But again, look at it. Only if Delhi Capitals had some support. Khalil and Kuldeep, the two case combined, just 45 runs, 5 wickets,
Yeah.
8 overs.
But the others.
Others,
The others were less
remaining
of the
12
better.
overs,
No, Lalit
disastrous.
Yadav also bowled decent. I think they gave 2 overs, 15 runs or something.
But again, no support.
But Nagarkoti 29 runs in 2 overs.
Yeah,
That's really
Yeah.
bad.
that's really, really bad.
And Shardul 4 overs 47.
Okay, Avinash Avi saying hands down Mumbai Indians is the greatest franchise in trusting talent and developing talent. Ishan and Tilak Verma are the future.
We'd
Absolutely.
be hard pressed to disagree.
Yeah.
I think we got another super chat.
Yeah. Mumbai Road, whose name I forget, but I know this gentleman is from Ratnagiri. He says he is loving the CCI ground. Even I love to see cricket there because it's a big ground, big outfield, superb stadium. Absolutely.
Ayer, by the way, that super chat is talking about our
Sir, in green
good
and white
friend
t-shirt
Siddharth
is my
Vishwanathan
favorite
here.
player.
Green and white is Siddharth
Siddharth
Vishwanathan.
Siddharth Vishwanathan is his name.
Yes.
Don't forget it now.
Remember the
Sidvi.
name.
We call him Sidvi.
I
Yes,
hope I
but-
become Carlos Bradford. Remember the name.
But his point going forward is he says DC's bowling is looking like Syed Mushtaq Ali level.
Oh my god.
Even with Nokia, it is bad. It will be bad, he thinks. I think it will change with Nokia around.
Yeah, but you know, we tend to forget that when DC were doing really well, it was not just Nokia, it was
It was
also
Rabada.
Rabada.
Absolutely.
Rabada.
We
That
don't forget.
tandem.
Also,
That tandem was killer.
also Avesh Khan, guys.
Yeah, of
Avesh
course.
Khan.
Avesh.
Avesh also, that's not
Absolutely.
And Akshar
That's
was
why I haven't picked them in my top 4.
Despite conceding the last ball 6, Avesh was.
They were
superb
also not in
2021.
my top 4.
Very
Yeah.
good.
But again, see, Sams is opening the bowling.
That's
That's
very interesting.
left armer option again.
No,
left
but
arm, right
he
hand.
at
He
times
is an
opens the
opener.
bowling for his
Sydney Thunder.
BBL side, Sydney Thunder
Sydney
also.
Thunder. He
But
opens
but
them.
you saw that 1/6 that he hit.
Yeah.
Oh my
Brilliant.
God.
First ball.
First ball, like that is how he plays.
Yeah.
He at times comes like when there are 2 wickets, 3 wickets down and just like comes out and smashes. He's won them games chasing, by the way,
Yeah.
where they needed some 80 odd runs of 35 balls or something.
Sam's
And
is
he's
a
smashed.
lot like Carlos Brathwaite.
Why-
He's
why-
hit
why
more
am I
sixes than
using a
fours
substitute
in his
keeper?
career.
What is this?
Oh.
Am I using a substitute keeper?
Yes.
Oh no! I remember why. Kishan, when he tried to dig out that Yorker from
it
Thakur,
hit
he
his
got
leg.
injured in
Right,
the
there we
ankle.
go.
So he was limping.
Limping.
He was not running that much.
So maybe
yes.
they're not taking a chance.
They're not
Yeah,
taking a chance,
they're not
yeah.
taking a chance. Yes.
Okay, quick comments. Aryan Natani is saying DC is playing their C team. Not quite C, but yes, they will get their foreign guys back.
Probably
So
B
looks-
for
Probably
sure.
B team for
Ah,
sure.
okay. Arman Sheikh is saying, I'm a Virat fan. However, Nikhil is a credible journalist. Good, Arman.
Oh, very good.
And he
Yes.
doesn't deserve these nonsense trolls. Thank you. Because you're a
Absolutely.
Virat fan. I didn't tweet that to show Virat down. I only praised Rohit. So to
Yeah.
praise Rohit doesn't mean I'm trying to
bring down Virat,
Virat. Yeah. Aman Jaiswal is saying real poor captaincy from Rishabh. Poor team selection and poor management of 20 overs. Lalit was bowling well, only 2 overs given. Any thoughts?
Well,
But
No,
team
but-
selection, I think he had no
Not
no
towards
choice.
the-
team selection, yeah. Couldn't do much. They really don't have much.
Also,
of a
towards the end,
form,
you
yeah.
had to get your paces back. I don't think that's his.
Getting that to a spinner with Kishan in good flow would have
would have been
incredibly
really
risky.
tough.
And what if Lalit Yadav gave up 15 odd runs in his third over? Then would have
Exactly.
Okay, wrapping up time predictions quickly, guys.
At this point, MI doesn't look like it's going to be DC's day, sadly.
Yeah. MI.
MI.
MI for me.
Everybody's going MI. I don't know why I'm gonna say DC now.
Wow.
Even though I said MI gonna win, but let's go DC.
Although I see
I
Siddhant
just-
has a very valid thing. Opening matches, Mumbai Indians.
They've always been a little.
36 का आंकड़ा है.
The worst kind of record that you can have with opening games.
36, 72, 108 का आंकड़ा है.
Before we go, reminder, don't forget to download the Gamezy app and make your fantasy teams there.
Also
In fact,
hoping.
Click the
fact,
link in the descriptor.
In fact, for downloading, there is a link in the descriptor. Click
Please
on
use
that
that
and then
one.
use that, and you can download it. You can win up to 5 crore in prize money daily. You can make teams just for 5 overs play as well. Multiple teams, and you can make your team.
Yeah, I made one for the second innings, FY. So let's fingers crossed that one gets me some.
I forgot to make the team for a second. You should have reminded me.
Next time.
And our vice captain performed really well.
Yes, Ishan Kishan.
Well,
Yes,
let's see whether my captain gets me the money.
Rishabh Pant, baby.
Okay,
Rishabh Pant.
Vishnoi, thank you for all the love for this show. Please keep watching. We'll now see you at the end of this game.
Please
and
don't
that will
forget to join us.
also be the preview
for
Of the
to
next
the
match.
next
So,
game.
Yes.
We're going to have lots of stuff for you today. Super Sunday at Sports Today.
Yeah, PV Sindhu has one story coming up on that.
Yes.
On Sports
So
Today.
do stay tuned.